Well, after a long 2 months, and it has been 2 months yesterday, well, since I had my surgery, maybe been 5 weeks since I've done a video, did any napping or anything, but I finally been through my 8 weeks recovery period, and ready to see if I can remember how to do anything. Got a piece of Wildhorse Obsidian from Chuck Kimber over at Chuck Learns Lithics. He sent this to me. Well, evidently before I had to take off. I'm just gonna see, kind of go around it and see if we can get anything worked out of it. Hope everybody's been doing well. Of course, I've been in contact with some of you, a lot of you. See if I can take this whole big hump here off. Everything on my end went about as well as could be. Had colon surgery. That's what I had to take off for. Had diverticulitis since 2015, and it just kept reoccurring in the same area. So, at the advice of my doctors, I had the offending section removed. It was by far the most difficult thing I've ever gone through. There's some periods that I wondered if I was even going to be able to continue, but I did. My wife was great in her help. Definitely couldn't have even got up without her sometimes. But now we're moving on. Continue working this one kind of pre-made platform here. I had plenty of time to watch videos while I was off. That's all I did for 3 weeks, just laid around. Blew that one. Kind of struggled with making a decision on what I wanted to work with. I know just while I was off, there's been some talks of kind of the lengths of videos and what people like and what people don't like. And I know my stuff definitely runs long, but I don't have, I mean, I've got some editing software on my computer, but just don't use it. I kind of said in the beginning, my whole thoughts of even doing videos was just for entertainment value. Just to watch, to have another channel to watch. And I guess I'm just trying to say, I mean, that's why I don't really edit my stuff or cut it down, because it's just I'm showing you my whole process, I guess. I know from where everyone's been off, you know, people's been picking up different hobbies, and there's been a lot of people joined the hobby in the recent year. And everyone's looking for information and how to. And, I mean, we all know there's no quick, short path to napping. It's just a learning process, and I think we continue to learn. We always gonna learn. There's a little fold right here. If you can see it, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'll try to take one off of here. Thin it down in the front a little more first. Or not. I'm definitely still weak. Wife and I went shopping yesterday, and she definitely wore me out with walking. Again, I'm just, as Dave Teddy Bears likes to say, I'm just napping and yapping. Not sure where he heard that from. I think he was eating SpaghettiOs or something one day. I don't have still all my core strength in my stomach area, because I mean, I was cut plumb across, and I'm not sure what my pressure flaking is going to be like. Which was kind of non-existent to begin with, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to really give it what it needs. Why I couldn't do anything for the 8 weeks, there was a real risk of developing a hernia. Well, 8 weeks and 1 day. I would assume that risk is probably still real, but I don't know. It's nice rock, Chuck. Works fairly predictably. I know you and I were talking, and I told you about my mentor here, Alan Day, where he made his trip out west. He gave me a pretty nice sized piece of rock. I thought this was similar, but I don't think so now. After I got into it some, I think your rock and his is definitely two different types of rock. Of course, I know this came from around your house, so. There was that folded area. See, it kind of let go and opened up. Those kind of areas you got to be careful with. Especially on these softer rocks, because you can hit that and it doesn't act predictably. It can explode right in your face. Something a little smaller to get in here, a little tighter. Flub that one up. Overkill, probably. But once again, I'm running out of rock and still have a lot of thickness. I don't know if you've seen that, like pull back, trying to, or I guess being afraid to strike it. piece of my finger. I kind of said it many times before. And, you know, I'm probably sick of hearing me say it. I don't do much teaching. Just because I don't feel like I know how to teach. See, somebody like that definitely doesn't need to be teaching. But I know myself. I mean, there's lots and lots and lots of videos on bi-facing, which, I mean, that's great, good and dandy, because everyone needs to know how to bi-face. But it almost seems like once I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Once the bi-facing process has kind of been gone over for a million times, it's like everything else is forgotten about. You know, there's really no finishing videos and stuff, and that's why I think I ain't gonna say I like my stuff. It's probably the wrong thing to say. I think that's why I do things the way I do, because I like to try to show sort of the whole process. And again, I'm not definitely saying my process is right, because I know it's not. My napping is just a series of a bunch of commingling from different things that I've learned from everyone that I watch and have dealt with, and so I'm not saying it's right nor wrong, which a lot of it is wrong. I know it's wrong, but I just feel like for me, I'll say it this way, for me, when I started, and I think we all start with kind of the same ideas, because we like arrowheads, spear points, if you want to call them. Some people like knives, as we can see. But anyway, you know, we want a finished product to hold, and if you want to say admire, I think we definitely like. Obviously, we like looking at them, because that's why we watch videos. But there's just not a lot out there that teaches the whole process. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going to fill that void, but just, again, I'm bi-facing here now, but everyone that watches my channel knows that I'm heavy into indirect, just because I'm not accurate with my directing. Still got a lot of weight on the front. Yeah. About almost to my limit with the direct. try to hopefully keep people entertained for 5 or 10 minutes anyway. I know there's a lot of different taste in video watching. You know, a lot of people want to hear you explain things. A lot of people don't want to hear you talk at all. Just see why I don't do direct very much. So it's hard to, make everyone out there happy. And, I try. People to feel at least they got something for watching. Let me go on and on. This is one of them. If I can hit it, I think it's going to do good. If I miss it, it's not going to be pretty. One of those kind of flakes. I'm going to take one off of this side first. And then maybe I'll open it up a little bit. Do it again a little bit, but it's all right. All right, well, how long has this been? Yeah, a little bit longer than I thought. Here's one side. Here's the other side. I think I'm gonna do as I always do, set the edges up, come back to the little end direct. Be right back.